Hello everybody, this is JJSFREETIME here, and today we're going to be trying out some Calgon. Now, normally what I like to use in my washing machine here to clean it out is, well, cheap crystals. But today we're going to be trying out Calgon because I recently got them because I thought it was kind of interesting how they made them. They made them look like dishwasher tablets, basically. And apparently it protects from limescale, keeps machine clean. But the thing is, that makes me laugh, is they expect you to use this in every freaking wash. You got to be kidding me, I am not doing that. Anyway, you get 15 in this box right here. And I thought, well, let's try it out throughout this year and then save 12 of the Calgon tablets throughout the next year. So I can, use it fully in the year and actually, know what these are like. But we're going to give them a go anyway today because why not? And according to this, it works even at 30 degrees. The thing is, it doesn't mention that you're not allowed to use it on the pre-wash or anything like that. It just says here, use in every wash. It doesn't say anything else, and it gives you a diagram of what a machine shouldn't look like. Well, duh. You don't want a machine to look like that, do you? It looks gross. So, what I like to do normally on the first is I turn it on, obviously, and I turn it to machine care. And then what I do is I put in my crystals in the left hand compartment, right up here, right there, and then it gets going. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply pop one of these in. So that's what I'm going to do. Before we get started, I'm not going to make this a full washing machine video. This is just going to be brief highlights sort of thing. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Just says put it in the top compartment, which is what I'm going to do. Some people normally put them in to the actual drum, but I'm going to put it into the top because it does a pre-wash and I don't want that to take all this away and waste it. So instead of putting it in the drum, I'm going to put it in the top. So that's interesting. It does look like a dishwasher tablet. So let's pop that into the top like that. I hope you can see what I see. I can't see what you see. Oh, there we go. I can now see because I can put the screen down. So that's what it looks like in there. I'm going to put it right in the middle like that. Maybe I should put it like that. Close it and let it get going. Now to begin with, it's got a pre-wash, so it's just going to be normal water, but there we go. I'll give you some brief highlights as soon as it gets somewhere. Now then, why have I decided to use this all of a sudden while the washing machine makes a hell of a racket? Well, because a lot of people recommended it on adverts. Back in the old days, I used to see this stupid advert of washing machines with longer with Calgon. We'll see if it actually does the job. Because if it does as good as my crystals, then screw it, I am going to get crystals again. Cheap crystals, because these things are not cheap. And I can get the same amount that will probably last me the same amount of months than this stuff. But if it's any good, maybe I'll keep using it, maybe I won't, depending on if I can get it cheap. Because I already have some other powder online that cleans out your washer. It's not powder, it's actually crystals. And they say put it in the top, so, and I can get like 12 of them for a whole month. So if this month's supply doesn't do me well, the next month's supply will do me wonders better. So there you go, I'm trying it out. There's 15 here, as I said, and I'm hoping to use about 3 of the tablets, and there's 2 left. So 2 more months supply of this. I'm giving it a little trial run and see how it goes, and then eventually I'm going to go through a whole month with this thing. So let's see how it goes. Okay, it's done its pre-wash. Let's see if the Calgon fills up, because that's one thing I will show you. it filling up with the Calgon. Don't know if it's going to spin though. But we'll see if Calgon washing machine works. So I just butchered that bloody song. Good. Anyway. This thing takes 2 hours, so I'm not leaving it running for that long, so hopefully it will fill up now. It's already damp, the tablet, which is annoying, but that's only because I didn't wipe it, you know. I think I should have wiped the top of it first before I started any washes, but never mind. I don't with powder, so whatever. It works the same, I guess. Just a little bit insufficient. Anyway, I can't keep this running all day because that means I have to drag the adapter out and actually plug this in, so that's what I have to do for washing machine videos, and it's annoying. And I'm not doing that today, I'll tell you that. I've better things to do in my life. It's probably going to spin. Do you know what? I think it is going to spin. Alright, when it's finished spinning, we'll see how it goes. Now you may be wondering, why the hell am I doing a video about a Calgon tablet? Well, as I said, I wanted to see if I can change my routine, but also because no one online has actually properly reviewed it, actually, you know, put it in the machine and actually worked with it. Also, they've never, like, you know, put it into the top or anything like that. They've just bunged it into the drum. So hopefully with me doing this, it should all evaporate and it should be mess free to actually clean this out. And because my life is a nightmare as it is, it'll be nice to have something different. Plus, I don't know why, but no one actually makes videos over these things. I mean, they exist. Anyway, it's about to fill up now. Hopefully it'll break up the tablet really well in the, you know, top. Here we go. Main wash now. Let's see. Let's see if you can see it. See how the tablet is evaporating. Oh, I don't know if it's gone or not. Oh, it's probably gone. But it's filling up. I have to check if the tablet's gone in it. It seems like it actually evaporated quickly. But to be honest with you, it looks exactly the same as it does with the crystals. A little bit. But who knows? We'll see how it goes. I mean, you know, see the difference. Not many are allowed to do that, but I do it. I'm only joking, people do it, but some people, you know, do it, and I wouldn't recommend it. Well, it seems to be filling up. The water doesn't seem a different colour, which is interesting. And yes, we'll see. See, the thing is, I do live in a hard water area, I think, so I think that's why the tablet actually evaporated better. Oh, it actually is doing something. Can you see that foam? It's doing something. Anyway, when it's finished or when there's something interesting happening, I'll come back to you. Interestingly, the tablet is doing something. Can you see that? It's turning a different colour, which means it has, it's actually, you know, cleaning out by the looks of it. So, oh no, now I've got mixed thoughts about it. People have been taking a piss out of, well, I don't think they've been taking a piss out of it, but, you know, I was technically taking the piss out of it, saying that it fucks up your machine, but I don't know. But it is expensive, and they expect you to put it in every wash, so I don't know why Calgon, but I think every month cleaning out your washer is enough. 12 times a year is enough for me, in my opinion, because, you know, after all that work, it needs to get rid of the bacteria and shit. But as you can see, look, it actually is doing a good job. And it actually is sloshing all that crap around and actually doing the business. So, interesting. So, I'm going to leave that to it, and I'll come back to you in 2 hours. Okay, we'll be coming near to the end of the cycle, as you can see, look. And so far, this Calgon stuff is pretty good. The way that it's, you know, foamed and, you know, started thoroughly cleaning it and stuff like that. I mean, the Grundig Beko, I can't believe I said that, is very good in itself. I mean, look how it spins when it cleans. I mean, that's pretty good. But with this stuff, it looks like you don't even need a good agitation from, you know, this stuff. So, pretty damn good so far. I'm impressed. At low temperature, immediately it, you know, it dissolved the tablet. It managed to foam up nicely. Not too much foam low, which is good, because apparently if it foams up too much, it's not doing a good job, or it's just pointless. So yeah, basically. Now this washer, I don't know why, but at the end of the cycle, it doesn't even spin it dry. It just turns a little and stops. So one thing I diss about this Grundig, but according to this, it says protects from limescale and keeps machine clean. So yeah, basically, get some of this stuff. I recommend it. I really do. But I wouldn't pay the amount I would pay. Get something cheaper, I guess. That'll probably do 20 times more better. Just get it on a cheap budget, you know what I mean? Get 12 months supply, not like 15 months. It's a bit retarded. And don't put it in with every wash, people. It's stupid enough that you have to put, you know, fabric softeners and stuff in it. But I can't really see any clean difference to me, but I'm guessing that it's doing a good job. I mean, to be honest with you, actually, it's starting to behave a little bit more better now, because it was starting to behave a little bit funny at times. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just the way that I've seen it. But now, as you can see, it's finished, and yes, pretty interesting. But it would be nice though if they stopped doing it in this sort of tablet form, because it makes it look like it's a dishwasher tablet, and it probably is one, but so yeah, the moment of truth now is, did it work? Does it smell fresh? It looks a tiny bit cleaner now looking closer at it, but whatever. So here we are. It still feels wet, which is annoying. But I have to say, it actually does smell new again. But there's like no fragrance, so which is pretty funny. So yeah, basically, I think it did a good job. Pretty impressed. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm guessing the crystals did as good as this stuff, but I don't know, because I'm not a washing machine to tell me. Apparently it's supposed to stop it from doing all that crap on the back, but we don't know what the hell's going on in the machine. That's the only problem. You never know if they're conning you or not. But it seems to be working the same way. A bit overpriced, but in my opinion, okay. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and thank you dearly for watching. And do you actually use this stuff, and what do you think to it? I mean, it seems to be working. I mean, it foamed up nicely, and I don't know if foam equals clean all the time, but it seems to be doing something. So, I don't know. Anyway, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Cheers.